don't think shit stink, pink gators. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if they head right, Biggie there, every night. Papa been school since days of under rules.
So yeah, this is my final time ever at Lydd, as I'm leaving the UK to go live in New Zealand, which is obviously where I'm from, which is going to be very exciting, but we're just going to give this kart the send-off that it deserves today and enjoy it for the final time.
Your cherry M3 bang every MC easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace, keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace, with my peace. Asking who want it, you want it, nigga flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashing ways. This is why they're broken your soul. Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashing ways. This is why they're broken your soul.
I put O's in NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace. All Philly hoes know it's Moschino. Every cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really the shit?
This has got to be the most embarrassing moment of my life ever. Watch this. It was such a cold and windy day that there was literally no temperature in the tyres, and I probably should have waited a bit longer until putting it full throttle.
That's how I stay true. Richer than richer. So you niggas come and get, come on.
Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashing ways. This is why they're broken your soul. Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashing ways. This is why they're broken your soul.
I can fill you with real millionaire shit. That's cargo, my cargo, 160, swiftly. Wrecking by your new one. Your crew run, your crew run. I know you sick of this name brand, nigga with flows, girl, stay heat, sweet like nigga with some. Tip with this, nigga, it's easy. Girlfriend is a bitch. Call me round 10, come through, have sex on rugs, that's urgent. Come up to your job, hit you while you're working for certain.
So first session done, learned quite a lot because the tyres were on a very high pressure, as you can probably see, because of my few spins and corrections. So we lowered the tyre pressure for the next session, and yeah, great stuff to learn at the start of the day. On to session 2 now. We've lowered the tyre pressure, and well, I think that the car is ready to finally get some good laps in and enjoy the driving experience, which, as per usual, is not how it turned out.
Lotus, 72. Lotus, 72. É a máquina do tempo e na velocidade não tem igual. E num grande torneio de caráter internacional de Fórmula 1. O nosso brasileiro foi convidado para participar na sua condição de campeão mundial.
Now you might notice throughout some of the footage that the throttle response is pretty terrible on the car, and that is actually because of one of the most basic reasons, and it's because I didn't have enough fuel. So always check your fuel, because I thought there was a problem with the car, but it turns out I literally didn't have enough fuel and there was air bubbles in the system. So always check before you go out.
Atingindo a velocidade máxima que seu carro tem. Na curva do laranja ele parou pra tomar uma vitamina. Na curva do S, quem não sabia escrever, deu mal, saiu da pista.
Now this is another moment at pretty much the same corner where I have another issue with traction, and I scrape all over the floor here. Listen. That's a carbon fiber floor being scraped across a curb, which is not a nice sound, a very expensive sound, in fact. And here you can see I'm on the throttle just trying to see if, like, the kart's okay, because I don't want to go full throttle. I'm a bit afraid of doing that as well. So I'm just easing back into it. Not even a lap later, though, I have a massive spin, which was very scary as well.
O nosso Emerson na frente vem despontando e todo mundo gritava com grande emoção. Salve Emerson 73. Salve Emerson 73.
So another very odd session. I thought I was going to bring in some more speed, but it turns out I was even worse than I was before, so that was not ideal. So after the session, I really made sure to make some checkups. I put some oil on the chain, lowered the tire pressures even more because they actually really needed it, and yeah, gave myself torque too, and went back out for the next session hoping to be better. Unfortunately, though, session 3 turned out to be very uneventful, other than a few spins. And the reason for that uneventfulness is because my idiotic brain forgot to fill up the go-kart with some new fuel. So I was running around the track for a whole session with no throttle response whatsoever. You can imagine how bad it was. I could get on the throttle and then I'd wait a second or two for the kart to start moving. So yeah, I'll just show you the spins and whatnot of this session, and move on to the next one, which is session 4. So yeah, pretty horrible session overall. There's not much else to it really, other than some spins. I really didn't do any good during that session, so I was quite disappointed. But yeah, I don't remember if I filled up the kart for the next session or not, because you know, I probably got an extra chromosome somewhere up there. Who knows? But yeah, let's just wait and see if I did put any fuel in the kart. So yeah, it's the next session now, session 4, and at this point, it is crazy cold. Like, I'm talking minuses, it's freezing, and because Lydd is so windy, it doesn't help at all. Like, the track surface would have been in the minuses, and even when I was driving, my hands felt so cold, they were like boiling. It was the worst pain to drive with. So, well, apart from I'm breaking a limb or something. I'm being a bit dramatic, but anyway, just watch this and you'll see how cold it is.
She told him get off it and a bunch of other more shit. Getting money, DTs be getting no new leads. It's like eating watermelon, stay spitting new seeds. It's the weed, give me some of what he drooping off. As soon as he wake up, choking like he was whooping cough. They grew bit soft. First hour at the open bar, they trooping off. He went to go laugh, get some head by the side road. She asked him autograph and carrear red to wide road. This yard bird tastes like fried toad, turn love villain. Take pride in cold words, crooked eye mode, nerd geek with a cold heart. Probably still be speaking in rhymes as an old fart. Study how to eat to die by the pizza guy.
It was so cold in track that I'd used so much steering angle that the tyre literally went in the air and started bunny hopping.
They backed up plumbing fix. How was only one left? The pack coming 6. Whatever happened to 2 and 3? I heard him try to slide with 4 and 5 and got caught. Like, what you doing, G?
My god, that is so scary. I literally could not correct that at all. I literally lost the rear on turning and I spun. I was so close to the barriers there, like I was so scared inside the helmet.
For the smelly hubbies, seeds know what time it is, like it's time for Teletubbies. If you can do it, even few can sell it. Take it from the dude who wear a mask like a tartan helmet. He plots shows like robberies. In and out, 1, 2, 3, nobody's pleased. Running cash and he won't get a wet sweatshirt. The mic is the shot and nobody moves, nobody get hurt. Bring heat like the boy on the wall.
Now, at this point, I realized that if I want to keep having consistent laps over a whole session, then I'm going to need to have some slowdown laps where I just regain my thoughts and, you know, see if I can apply any techniques I've learned. You know, like, have I done this right? Have I done this wrong? Where can I go faster? And where can I be more consistent over how many laps?
There. It's done. I'll be representing myself.
That was very scary. Fortunately, that crash was not very large at all, and I didn't get any damage to the kart, but that one really scared me because I had no idea it was going to happen, which I guess is the whole point of a crash, and you never know when a crash is going to happen, and I don't, certainly, but I never saw that coming. Like, it didn't even happen. I couldn't even sense it happening until the very last millisecond, and then it was too late. Unfortunately, though, that's how motorsport goes, and more issues did come upon us, and, you know, I can't even complain, it's just how motorsport goes. Now, I'm not proud of what I just did, and the only reason I'm showing it is because I think it's good to show the emotion in this stuff, but I do not obviously encourage hitting your car or anything like that, but I was just so angry in the moment. But keeping the stuff in the video is good because cutting out the worst stuff doesn't show the full story, so I think it's good to capture the whole event. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of the session. Oh, mixed emotions. It was getting really disappointing. I'm trying to give this car a great final send-off, and it's just not working. But, you know, we gave it our best shot. And, well, it's coming to an end now, because the next session is my final one ever. So, yeah. Let's get to it. Now, this is a very emotional part for me, so I'm not going to commentate over this session. I'll cut parts of it, but, yeah. It's all come down to sort of this, which feels a bit weird to say, but anyway, you know, try to be less dramatic about it. Yeah. Enjoy it, and thanks for watching.
To be fair, I normally keep it above that line. Yeah? Well, like on that line really is minimum. Okay then.
So, yeah, that's the end. I didn't want it to end this way. I really wanted to, use all the talent I built up to put it out on track in that final session, and I tried. But I pushed a bit too hard, and, I couldn't do anything about it. I think I should just start by saying a massive thank you, though, to all the people who helped me in this journey. I started karting at maybe 12 for a birthday party at Team Sport Harlow, and I didn't really, think too much of it until I moved house and moved to East Sussex, where I wanted to take karting more seriously and join the PIKC in 2024. But I just didn't enjoy it, and I was looking for something new, so I tried buying a two-stroke kart, an old TKM one from the 90s, and that failed, and I couldn't build it. So, then my grandparents came over from New Zealand to, for a holiday in the summer, and they helped me buy this kart from a lovely man called Aaron. And every time I've gone to this track, Aaron's been there to help me. And he doesn't ask for anything in return, and he's just the nicest man. So, yeah, I want to say thank you to Aaron massively, because he's the one who's really got this all going, given me the opportunity for this kart. And next, obviously, a massive thank you to my grandparents, Pat and Mary, who have actually bought me this kart and actually got me racing. I mean, I can't thank you enough, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. And it just means the world to me, so thank you to both of you guys. And finally, thank you to my parents, Belinda and Victoria. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this and enhance my skills from time to time. I know it's been hard for you guys, so thank you for taking the time to help. So, yeah. Here I come, actually, with the trolley. I actually delayed the next session, which made me really annoyed. But, yeah. Thank you to everyone who's watched this series. I'll be back soon. And I'll be in a faster car, believe me. And I'll be in New Zealand, so... yeah. Thank you to everyone who's watched, and, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.